Welcome back to the Effortless Expansion Podcast. Today's episode is 7 ways to increase your wealth right now. And I'm going to teach you these 7 ways to not only feel more wealthy right here, right now, as you're listening to this, but also increase your attraction point to wealth and also bring more wealth to you in the future. These are going to be incredible steps for you to tune into and to keep coming back to, because I know that there's a lot of programming that we all have as it relates to wealth. And as we continue to break through the barriers and the programs that we have around wealth, it will be really important that you come back to this podcast and you continue to, I keep using the words suffocate, drown out the programs that tell us we're not wealthy, we can't have wealth, that money isn't available to us, each of these things, because that is not true. Those are beliefs that you don't have money, it's not available to you, you're poor, who do you think you are to be rich, all of these things. Those are simply stories. I'm asking you to choose a different story, and I'm going to teach you these 7 things you can do today to bring wealth to you, to feel the feelings of wealth, which means you can sit in your car while you're listening to me, or sit while you're doing your laundry or your dishes, however you're listening, tuning into this, and bring yourself more wealth. So let's get into it. Gratitude. How can you be in gratitude for the wealth that you have right now? The roof over your head, the car that you're driving in, the ring on your finger, the water that pours out of the faucet. If you're living here in the States or really in North America, you turn on your tap water and the water comes out. How can you be in gratitude? The more you are in gratitude, the more wealth you can generate. Because if you are ungrateful, unthankful, then that's your point of attraction. And why would the universe want to bring you more? The next way is add up. This is such a powerful monumental exercise. Add up all the money you've made in your lifetime. So let's say you have this 100K a year salary job. You've been working for 30 years. You have made $3 million. Like, hello? And you're going to say, yeah, Jess, well, where's that money? It doesn't matter where the money is. You have made $3 million. That means you have a point of attraction of $3 million. Even if it took you 30 years to generate it, you are an energetic match for $3 million. How can you get excited about that? There is so much power in seeing what you have made is what you are available for. Just because it took you some years to make that doesn't mean you can't. There's a possibility you could make $3 million tomorrow. Don't tell me there isn't, because there is. If you don't believe it, borrow some of my belief. The next way you're going to bring more money to you is by having, the feeling of having. And Su Lung talks about this in her book called The Having, and I cannot recommend it to you enough. You generate more wealth to you when you are in the feeling of having money. So I'll tell you this, I love to keep a $100 bill in my wallet. A crisp $100 bill. It's not always in there. Sometimes I have to use it during cash emergencies. Some places don't take card, and they're like, we only do cash. I'm like, okay, here's my $100. But I love to carry $100 around. And I think I got this idea from Abraham Hicks. I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. But I love having a $100 bill in my wallet and like touching my purse or getting out my wallet and seeing in there. And that reminds me of the feeling of having, that I have money. Right now in my possession, I have lots of money, right? But right here now in my wallet, when I see this, I have $100. And that means I could spend this $100 on anything I wanted to, right? I'm driving up and down the road and I'm like, ooh, I could spend $100 at this store or that store or this, or go to Chipotle for food or go to Starbucks here or whatever it is. I have $100 that I could spend on anything. And this is the feeling of having. And I bet you can also relate to this. So put $100 in your wallet. This is having, to generate the feeling of you being and having. It's also, I have the ability to pay my bills this month. I have gas in my car. I have food in my refrigerator. I have a heart that beats. I have a roof over my head. The more you are in the feeling of having, this is similar to gratitude, right? But the having of like, I have these things. I have a phone here. I have fresh water. I have a microphone that I'm talking to you on. This is generating the feeling of more having, right? It's bringing up your point of attraction of having more. Another way to increase your wealth right now is the energetic frequency. Raise your energetic frequency. So this is reading books. Another one of my favorite books that my friend and mentor shared with me, Kathleen Cameron, is You Too Can Be Prosperous by Robert Russell. Love that book. But raising your energetic frequency. So podcasts, music, movement in your body, singing, dancing, listening, joining a program, like raising your consciousness, raising your energetic frequency is automatically going to change your energetic set point to bring you up to a different level where you can then pull in more wealth, where you can feel more wealth, where you're available, right, for more wealth. Affirmations are a fabulous way to increase more wealth. I have some favorite affirmations. I also talked to someone today, and he said he plays 2 minutes and 22 seconds of affirmations every morning. He'll go out on a run or he'll go out on a walk and he'll listen to it in his head, and then he'll stop and he will read the affirmations to himself out loud, so he's speaking to himself. Your words are so powerful. And when you can read these affirmations and you can feel the feeling of these affirmations in your body, I am health, I am wealth, I am strong, I am lean, and feel the feelings of what each of these mean for you. Not I am becoming, it's I am. Even if you're not right now, even if you're not what you consider wealth, you are wealth. You are becoming more wealth every day. Therefore, I am wealth right here, right now. Visualization is another incredible tool. I would invite you to set your timer for 5 minutes in the morning, afternoon, and evening to visualize. Visualize you with more wealth. What is more wealth for you? Put a number on it. It's 10 clients a month. It's $20,000 or more a month. It's $1 million business. It's whatever it is. What is wealth to you? And you sit and you visualize it. You visualize the end result. So for me, one of my end results right now is, and I'm going there right now while I'm telling you guys this, which is why my eyes are closed. It's me sitting on the dock of our new home that we're building. My husband and I on these chairs. We have a boat on each side. We have our nautique and our barletta on each side. And our kids, our boys, Ty and Connor, are jumping in and out of the water 100 times. They're splashing us. Nick and I are getting a little annoyed because we're trying to have a conversation, and they're yelling and screaming and having so much fun and getting us wet. And I look back and I see our beautiful home there. I see the pool. I see the boats, and the sun is so warm on my skin. And this is my end result. This is what I'm visualizing. And to get there, there are certain things, I need to be a certain way to get to that point. And I'm working on that every day. I also desire a certain income level. So I'm visualizing that every day. So visualization is such an incredible tool to daydream about what you want, not what you don't. So often we're so good at daydreaming about what we don't. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if we have this conversation? What if so-and-so cuts us off? What if something bad like this happens, right? Our mind goes there. What if we visualize what we actually want and watch your mind go to work for you? So powerful. The last way you can bring more wealth to you right here, right now, is playing the what if game. We'd love to play this as a family, Nick and I do. What if $1 million drops out of the sky tomorrow to us? What if our accountant emails us and says, hey guys, you're getting a $100,000 refund? What if, Nick gets a big bonus. What if somebody offers to buy our house in Florida for like 500% over what it's worth? What if our house is built by May and we can move in by May? What if one of my mom's really good friends, what if she's healed? What if my children and I have so much fun when we go outside and play basketball? It brings me right back to childhood. What if I get a really good night's sleep tonight as I'm waiting for my girls' trip to get on the airplane really early tomorrow? What if Nick brings me flowers home tonight? What if my kids actually eat all their dinner and it's quiet at dinner and we just get to like talk instead of me telling them to eat 50 times? You see, this is like what if, in playing the what if game about what you actually want. This brings you closer and gets you excited. It also raises your vibration, right? What if? This is staying in the feelings of wealth. This is bringing wealth to you right here, right now where you're listening. Come back to this. Listen to this on repeat. You guys, we're overcomplicating wealth. We've put too many barriers, too many constrictions. We're holding onto it too tight. It's time that we release. It's time that we circulate the money. If you have it, spend it. Prosperity, abundance is only what you have after you've spent the money. The money in your bank account is just there. Prosperity is what you have when you've bought the thing. Prosperity is the boat that you want, is the car that you want, is the vacation that you're dying to take with your family. That's prosperity. Money in the bank, it's just money in the bank. This is such a lesson for me too. What are you letting money in the bank say about you when you log in and you see that number? What does that mean? Because all it is money versus the memories you'll have when you take that trip versus how much fun you'll have when you open the sunroof on your dream car on a beautiful day. Wealth is available to you now. Use these tools. Come back to this. Send me a DM at Effortlessly Jess. I want to hear what you think about this. I love you, and I will see you in the next episode.